plane this morning and had to go to the medical examiner to identify my daughter's body. And she's 19.
The most difficult day they could ever imagine for the parents of 19-year-old Daziah Crawford of Detroit coming true.
My daughter was the most beautiful creature I've ever seen that God ever created.
On her way home from church Sunday evening, Daziah driving a silver Nissan with her 15-year-old brother, Dallin, in the car. The siblings near Lapin and Fairport streets when witnesses say they spotted a green Ford Taurus speeding straight toward them.
She had her foot on the gas from 8 Mile. You heard her before she got down here.
Warren police trying to pull over the woman speeding near 8 Mile in Fairfield moments earlier, but the woman going too fast through this neighborhood.
Well, the officer backed off, but I would say she was probably going in excess of 50, 60 miles an hour.
The woman slamming into Daziah and Dallin, their mother getting a phone call heading to the scene.
And they weren't responsive, neither one of them at the moment. And the only thing that I could do at that time was to just drop to my knees and pray.
Warren police say after smashing into that Nissan, that driver got out and ran.
I think she was high.
Why do you say that?
Because she couldn't run.
That driver, who Warren police identify as 28-year-old Alyssa Verbeek, has quite the rap sheet. Fleeing and eluding police, weapons and drug charges, home invasion and prostitution. Verbeek even jumping from a second-story window to escape drug treatment.
We did find suspected crack cocaine in the car.
Dallin suffering a concussion and a bruised hip, okay physically, but without his best friend, who Daziah's parents describe as fun-loving and compassionate. An aspiring writer at Eastern Michigan University, even writing and performing her own songs.
Were you and I can be perfectly imperfect? I know it ain't worth it, but
She was beautiful. She was, talented.
And I'm going to miss her a lot. A lot.
Now, as Verbeek is expected to be arraigned as early as Tuesday, and Detroit police investigate the crash. These parents also questioning that Warren officer's role in their only daughter's death.
We deserve to know what happened with, our daughter.
It just didn't have to happen. It didn't have to happen. We shouldn't be in this situation.
In Detroit, Erica Erickson, Fox 2 News.
All right. Excuse me. Before I get started, I would like to thank Claude Black for sending me the story, and also I give my condolences out to the family, her mother and her father and her brother, who was also in the car. They say he had some injuries as well, but he's expected to live. It's such a shame that this happened to this young lady, and I couldn't help but think that when they was playing her music in the background, that she sounded a little bit like Rihanna. Like if you put both of them sounds together, they sound almost exactly alike. And from her sound and everything like that, I wouldn't be surprised if she could have made it in the music industry, as crazy as it is. But as you can see, she was a beautiful young lady, had her whole life ahead of her. Like her dad said, her mom said she was very talented. It's always the good ones that have to end up going in some of the most tragic ways. And none more tragic than losing your life by this meth out, cracked out whore skank who looks like she should be in a grave her damn self, or at least look like she escaped from a grave. This bitch right here, who I don't even want to say her goddamn name, she looks half past dead. They didn't even have to tell me that she was on drugs for me to know that she was on drugs. She looks it. And they said she's 28. 28 where? She looks like she's in her 50s. Maybe her 60s. But that's what them goddamn drugs will do to you. They will age you crazy. And white people, with the way that y'all age, y'all can't afford to be on them drugs. It's really, really messed up. And they said she was doing maybe 50, 60 in a residential area. That's fast. Because usually in a residential area, you're not supposed to do no more than, I think, 25, maybe even 30. So for her to be doing double that, she couldn't control the speed. And the boy who said that they could tell that she was probably high is right, because of the fact that she was able to get out of that car and just start running. Now you hear they said she had quite a bit of a long rap sheet. Evading the police, drug charges, prostitution, jumping from a 2-story window to to escape rehab treatment for drugs. This bitch is beyond help, and she needs to be behind bars today. And she needs to stay there forever. Preferably in Gen Pop. I don't give a damn what they say. I don't give a damn what the policy is. She took the life of an innocent person, damn near two people, because her brother is extremely lucky that he didn't die in that crash. Her parents almost lost 2 kids that day. I can't even stand and look at this bitch's face, the one on the right. Not only is she wicked, but she looks the part too. I swear she looks like Angelina Jolie when she played in Maleficent. Like if I was to put that picture up, you would swear that they were the same exact people. Except this isn't a movie, this is real life. Someone actually died because of this bitch. And she probably doesn't even care that she did it because she wasn't even in the right headspace when it happened. She probably doesn't even know that she caused someone to die. She probably doesn't even know she was in an accident, in a car crash that she caused. Well, somebody behind bars needs to find a way to beat it into her. Severely. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments about this story. Like, share, subscribe. The links to the PayPal and Patreon will be down below. I'll talk to you in the next one.